Just arrived in this incredible abandoned time capsule diner here with Jake and Dylan. Everything from the tile to like the color palette of the place. Little lighting accents there on the wall beside Jake's hat.
Yeah, what do you think this is dated?
I would say like 70s. Just by like chrome, like it's I don't know if it actually was like a 70s diner, but it's definitely themed like one.
I would say there's a really good chance that it's 80s. Definitely 80s.
We have a little nook here with more booths, and it looks like somebody recently got up to some drinking in here, but really that's the only signs of life we've seen in this place. The rest of it's just like a complete time capsule. Look at the mold buildup on these booths. And then over here, it looks like there was some sort of deposit. Oh yeah, the ceiling has given way in this little corner. I wonder if it was like an animal that got through or something. Or maybe that's where they had one of their security cameras installed. And because of the compromise there, it's become weathered, and now you can see the deposits on the seat. Some calcium buildup and stuff. And they had like these hanging planters. It's a little lopsided, but like someone set up a table here. You can see they had like the sugar, salt, pepper, coffee mugs, and a little like creamer pot there. Even their like plate design is very retro and cool. Limited menu, but it's good for its price. These old retro cups, and you can see the yellowing on the rim here. Shows you how long they've sat for. More menus, but just look at this. Whole area is incredible. You can see the pictures in their menu. Just very old school diner vibes. Got another booth here with a, looks like an old radio. And they had like their sugars, their cream. And you can even see these were the old security cameras that would have watched over the building. I'm not too sure how good the quality is on them, but they definitely look pretty old. Someone's gotten into the cash register, but that's really only the first sign of vandalism that we've seen in this place, which is pretty good considering. We've got like quite literally everything just left behind. All the little coffee, cappuccino plates, bowls, salt, pepper, vinegar shakers, like everything. All these drawers are fully stocked. And behind here we have like the trays of cups and creamer with all their silverware. Different ice cream scoops with a little faucet here. And they would have made probably milkshakes. So this was like a ice cream station. empty now, but they had vanilla, strawberry, and mystery. Looks like they, yeah, like 5:30 they opened, and they ran till about 7 or 8 o'clock. An old Hobart toaster. Any diner's staple. And then they probably just lined all their sugar shakers there, unless that was some photographer that came by and did that. But it looks like there was like several more at one time, you can see from the impression on the shelves. And then some sort of strainer up there. Very neat. The rust buildup in that one. Old corded wall phone here. All of these have like evaporated from their packaging. You can tell they've been in here for so long. They're all just air now. Looks like a motor for something. And then, oh, this is cool. Look at all the grime on the plate stacks here. You can just tell these have been sitting here for years. And they probably had like veg here, because they did do burgers, so they probably had like various toppings. They'd use the tongs to grab them. And, oh my, it's definitely grimy in here. They had an old thermometer. And you can see liquids still inside some of these. Can't tell what it is anymore though. More plates. And look at the mold and food splatter on the walls. Everything here is covered in like a layer of grime. These little deep bowls for like salads or soups. Had a 6-range stove here. Probably so they could cook a lot of orders at the simultaneously, and then the classic grills. Look at this charcoal grill. They still have charcoal underneath the grill here. You could even just fire it up and cook something right on it now, but you might get tetanus. Look at how grimy they look. Jeez. I'm so surprised this is all intact. If people get in, this is like the first thing that gets smashed. It seems like it's all relatively in good shape. Fake plant here, recessed behind the pull-away curtain. And it looks like an old sign that's just been weathered.
If I think I have this correct, so you put in the denominations of what you're going to charge and whatnot, and then it feeds into this, and then you put, it might just be a receipt maker, but I think this is how you, yeah, data card. Yeah, so you put the whatever here, and then you do that, and it like prints the numbers and letters onto a little sheet.
That's cool. So you're saying it's an old credit card reader?
Yeah, I think that's how they charge credit cards back in the 70s and 80s.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you could see it change.
Oh yeah.
There, it actually changes this.
So was this like ink pressed or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. I don't think it's ink press. I think this punctures the whatever the sheet would be onto that.
Oh, very cool.
I think.
Hypothetically. Oh, these are like old fire extinguishers. They have them in these like high-vis vests or something. This would have been the guest washrooms here. Very pink pastel-y colors. You can see just basic tile design. 2 stalls and a couple broken tiles here. They have like a general building maintenance and storage here with like the mop bucket, lawnmower. And then they had like a housing for their electrical, but it's just completely decayed. As you can see, the wood is rotten. And I believe just outside here the shingling is coming off the roof, and that's why there's so much water damage. But yeah, you can just see this is their like breaker panel and various utilities. They had an attic access panel here, and this is like the sole piece of wood keeping that board from coming down. I doubt it was like anything really up there. It looks like it's just a crawl space for insulation purposes, but still neat just to see. Very small and congested dishwashing area here, but you can see a lot of their cookware like pots and pans just washed and hung out to dry here. Look at the size of this whisk here. You can see they just sort of stacked everything on these shelves and a couple pieces tucked under like this greasy cauldron. Let's see, old linens. I wonder if this was like curtain or tablecloth. They had more silverware back there. And this, I don't know if this was like plumbing lights, because they're labeled like pumps, blowers. No idea what high water alarm. No idea what this would have been, but there's all kinds of colored bulbs. And then in here is like, I'm guessing employee bathroom. And look at these old scales. They're like deli scales here. I wonder. Oh, yeah, they still work. I thought it was going to be rusted shut, but it's very cool. From what we could gather, this location was abandoned sometime in 2005. Based on the property history, this land, along with the 3 other corners of this intersection, were picked up by a developer in 2011. The future of this area remains unknown, but for now this quaint little diner stands forgotten on a busy little intersection in the middle of nowhere. Thank you for watching.